Welcome back, everybody, to Let's Play Broken Sword, The Shadow of the Templars. This is part 17. I am Xexor, your host. Thank you for joining me. In the last parts, we basically went, tried to go back to the museum, didn't find much there, went to the police station, didn't find much there, but we did get directed to the hospital here, and so we talked to the doctor here, and the nurse here, and we're supposed to be talking to, what is her name? Well, I don't remember the nurse's name. We need to deal with some nurse. But then we're going to try to find Montfaucon and see if we can find out more about Marquet and what he's doing. So I don't know if these go different places. They're all the same.
As I turned the corner, I saw the source of the hellish noise which echoed through the corridors. It was an industrial polishing machine with an odd-looking guy in tow.
What's up, duder?
Hello.
What's that?
I said hello.
Oh, hiya.
I'd like to talk to you for a minute.
That's what I thought you said. Don't look so down in the mouth. No matter how bad things seem, I never let life get on top of me.
Oh, yeah? What's your secret?
Why, it's easy. All you have to do is smile and whistle this little tune.
You know what? If you start whistling, I'll bust you in the teeth.
It's a deal.
Okay, you weirdo.
Have you seen any unsavory characters lurking about in the quarters?
No, sir, I haven't. But I've got nothing to worry about. What's that, Mr. Shiny? You'd take good care of the rascals, I'll bet you would. With a friend like him, I've no fear of oppressors.
It must be a great comfort.
He is.
You weirdo.
Would Mr. Shiny be your polishing machine by any chance?
Please, don't call him that. He's more of a friend than a machine. I've had Mr. Shiny for 3 years, and he's never let me down once.
Mm-hmm.
How come you got so attached to a polishing machine?
I asked you not to call him that. He's got a name, you know.
Yeah, Mr. Shiny. It's just that...
You think it's odd, don't you? I don't mind. The rest of the staff think I'm twisted. I heard them snorking behind me back when I gave Mr. Shiny his weekly pull through.
Wow. Okay, dude.
Do you know where I'd find a patient called Marquet?
No, I'm not allowed on the wards with Mr. Shiny.
Would you like to shake my hand?
Not until I've washed, if you don't mind, sir.
Hmm.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
Who is it?
That's what I'm asking you. Have you seen him before?
How should I know? You haven't told me who he is.
Take a look at the photo.
Yeah, okay.
Now, have you seen him before?
No.
Nice, dude, nice. I don't think there's really anything else here I want to talk to him about, so, okay.
See you later.
Yeah, take care now.
Let's see. Probably, okay, here's what I'm thinking on this part. I don't know for sure, right, but I'm thinking he will not let me in there if he's right there. But if I unplug this, it'll distract him. He'll go over, and then I can do that. So let me try that and see.
The connector in the socket supplied electricity to the polishing machine. The connector in the socket supplied electricity to the polishing machine.
Right, and I wonder, do I use this on that? Probably not, right? He's like, what? What if I... See, I can't interact with the water. Maybe I can't just unplug that. Maybe I have to do this first and then unplug it. I don't know. We'll see.
Hey now, you can't go in there.
How come?
I'm responsible for the contents of that cupboard.
See, now I get the chance to unplug that potentially. There we go.
As I tugged the plug out of the socket, the polishing machine coughed, spluttered, and died.
Mr. Shiny, what's wrong, pal?
And now, why it won't let me go? Quick, 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 get in. Sweet, so now I look like a doctor.
Hello.
Oh, hi. No whistling, right?
Right. Are you having trouble with Mr. Shiny?
Yes, I am. I don't know what's got into him today. He keeps pulling his plug.
See you later.
Yeah, take care now.
So now I need to go one of these ways probably. Oh, here's the nurse I have to deal with.
Good afternoon, doctor.
Oh, hi. Is this Ward J2?
Yes, sir. The patients are ready for your inspection, doctor.
Thank you, nurse.
You'll need this, doctor.
She gets me a...
She gave me a long, narrow metal box and a stunning smile. Thanks.
Could you take a look at the client in bed number 3 now? His name is Eric Sopmarsh.
Do you have any clowns on the ward?
Why, yes, we do. A professional clown.
I'll bet he lightens the place up.
Hardly. Monsieur Boissy has been in a coma for the last 3 months.
What's wrong with Boissy?
He was involved in a very nasty accident. A silly stunt involving a unicycle. His current condition is due to post-traumatic shock. It's unlikely he'll ever perform as a clown again.
It's an ill wind that blows nobody any good.
Tell me what you really think about clowns there, George.
Do you have a patient named Marquet on this ward?
Oui, monsieur. He is in the private room at the end of the ward. He has been placed in strict isolation.
Why is Marquet in quarantine?
If you wish to know more, you'll have to speak to Herr Hagenmeier. All I know is that Marquet's room is strictly out of bounds.
Do you know who paid for Marquet's room?
No, of course I don't.
Preferential treatment like that must cost an arm and a leg.
That's not my concern, monsieur.
What now? Oh, she gave me this, right, for listening to the heart or whatever, probably patient number 3.
Thank you, nurse.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Go ahead and save it. I'd say hôpital and keep it French, but you can't do accent marks on the keys when you're typing in here for the... And then hôpital just looks like I made a typo, so we'll just keep it as hospital.
Pardon me, nurse.
Oui, monsieur?
Would you like to shake hands with me?
Well...
No, it's okay. Forget it.
She's like, I don't think so.
What is this device?
It's for taking the patient's blood pressure, doctor.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, I don't.
Okay,
Thank
good.
you, nurse.
Au revoir, monsieur.
I don't know if he's number 3 or if 3's on the other end, but one of these two.
Hello? Anybody home?
Who are you?
My name is Dr. Stobart, and I'm here to steer you down the rocky road to recovery.
Dr. Monroe said there was no cure for what I've got.
Your problem is you stayed in bed too long.
Are you sure you're a qualified doctor?
You better believe it. What's your impression of Nurse Grendel?
She's a very efficient young woman.
Efficient? You make her sound like a vacuum cleaner.
I've no complaints.
The woman in reception described Nurse Grendel as a monster.
Well, that's simply not true. She's quite strict, but that's her job, isn't it? You've got to have discipline in a place like this.
What can you tell me about Marquet?
He's the man in the private room, isn't he? That room was mine before I was tossed out like a common squatter.
Do you know what's wrong with Marquet?
They won't even say what's wrong with me. Tell me, Doctor, what's your opinion?
It's too early to say.
But I've been here for 3 months.
I'm going to take your blood pressure.
Why?
I'm a doctor. It's my job. Seems fine to me.
You're not doing it right.
I don't know how to take blood pressure. That's awesome. I'm not going to do that. You kill the dude, right?
I'll come back later.
I can only talk to him, huh? Let's maybe see if I can slide the room over some by going over here.
Doctor!
Uh-oh.
What is it?
You haven't taken my blood pressure.
Really? George, seriously.
Seems fine to me.
You're not doing it right.
Of course I am.
No, you're not. Dr. Monroe never did it like that.
I can't take a satisfactory reading while you're excited like this. I'll come back later.
I don't know how to do blood pressure right, really. Wow. That's... actually cracks me up.
Hi, it's me again. I'm going to take your blood pressure.
Why?
I'm a doctor. It's my job.
See, that's just... put it around his arm, you idiot. Wow. Alright. Apparently he's not going to do it right, no matter what I try.
You're not doing it right.
I'll come back later. Hi, it's me again. I'll come back later.
Alright, yeah. Whatever.
Oh, Doctor.
What now?
You didn't finish taking my blood pressure.
So basically I have to somehow get past this.
Okay, let's try again.
Maybe I need to talk to the nurse and have her do it, because I'm an idiot, apparently. I can even, in real life, I can even take my own blood pressure, let alone somebody else's with the crap.
You don't have the first idea what you're doing, do you?
I'll come back when you've recovered your manners. Pardon me, nurse.
Oui, monsieur?
Thank you, nurse.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Doesn't look like I can really interact with other people either, so... well, interesting. He's gonna interrupt me again, probably. Stop me again.
You haven't finished taking my blood pressure.
Is there a manual I can find
You keep
somewhere
quiet.
or something?
You're disturbing the other patients.
I'll keep quiet when you've taken my blood pressure properly.
I have to see Jacques Marquet first.
How come he gets preferential treatment? It's because he's got money, isn't it?
I'll come back when you've dealt with that chip on your shoulder.
You'll stop me again.
You haven't finished taking my blood pressure.
Let's see if this like keeps updating with new options, or if I don't know.
Will you keep quiet? You're disturbing the other patients.
I'll keep quiet when you take...
I have to see...
How come?
I'll come back.
All right. That's gonna take you back to the lobby, right? Or whatever. Nope, crap. That's not what I meant. Hang on.
Hi, my name's George Stobart.
Yes, sir? Pleased to meet you, sir.
Call me George if you like.
Are you sure?
Yeah, that's my name.
My name's Benoit, but everyone calls me Bunny.
Bunny?
That's right. I used to have this cute habit when I was a kid.
Keep it to yourself, Benoit.
Habit instead of rabbit.
Do you know the nurse on Ward J2?
No, miss. This is my first day here. I can't wait to get my hands dirty. I was talking about treating my first patient, of course. I didn't mean to get my hands dirty with a nurse.
Shut up, Benoit.
Okay, sir.
He's like, TMI, man, TMI.
Do you know anything about a patient named Marquet?
No, sir, I don't know much about any of the patients.
I've never met a doctor who admits that he's only human.
I'm only a trainee, sir. I'm sure I'll get the hang of things.
Here, take this pressure gauge.
Thank you, sir. What do you want me to do with it?
Well, keep it safe until I think of something. Shake my hand, Benoit.
I don't think that's a good idea, sir.
How come?
Dermatitis.
I don't have dermatitis.
I do.
Oh. Wait, needs to be handling patients with that?
See you later.
Right.
Hi, I'm Dr. Stobart.
Yes, sir?
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Like she wouldn't recognize me from before. I guess if she's busy enough, he'll probably recognize me though. Huh?
Excuse me, sir.
Aha! Just the man. You must be the new boy.
Yeah, I must be.
Well, stop wandering about and make yourself useful. Bunny, come here, boy. This is Benoit, my nephew. Can I trust you to look after him? He is fresh out of medical school. It will open his eyes to see a real doctor on the job.
I'll bet.
Show him around. Let him see some real suffering.
Let him see real suffering. That's what we want him to do. We want him to see people suffer. Wait. Oh. Alright, talk to him, I guess? No. Alright. Alright, Benoit. Bunny. Let's go this way.
Hey, Benoit.
Yes, sir?
Do you still have that gauge I gave you?
Ah, yes. What do you want me to do with it?
Use it on Eric Sopmarsh.
Okay.
That's hilarious, though, that I can't just do it myself. Like, I wouldn't know how. It's alright, whatever. I do this and maybe I can get past him now. Aha! And then that's his room, probably. Alright, let's save it.
I'm Dr. Stobart.
Bonjour, docteur.
Have you seen any suspicious characters on the ward?
Yeah, I have.
A gorilla and a weasel?
No, this was a tatty old bear.
How's the bear acting suspiciously?
Well, he was wearing a homburg.
Is that against the law?
No, but it's pretty weird for a bear.
Have you heard of a guy called Marquet?
He's in quarantine, doc, right behind this here door.
Marquet is just the man I wanted to see.
I wouldn't go in there if I was you. He has anthrax.
I have to visit my patient.
What for?
Routine. I have to check he's still breathing.
What if he's not?
I'll sign the certificate and register his bed as vacant.
That's a cold and distant attitude to death.
Well, I've been institutionalized to the point of godlike aloofness.
The white coat suits you.
Thanks.
I'm like, I'm such a jerk. Boy.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, I have never seen him before.
Good, good. So he's not been by.
Would you like to shake hands?
What for?
As a gesture of goodwill.
On reflection? No.
Nobody wants it. There's got to be some use for it later, obviously, but I just don't know what. Alright.
Catch you later, officer.
Au revoir, doc.
Marquet?
Yes, I am Marquet. I've been expecting you.
You have?
Well, what are you waiting for? Get it over with.
I just want to know what I should do with the gem.
The Lahmar gem.
Yeah, right here in my pocket.
I thought you were one of the assassin.
Not me. I never inhaled.
So, you were sent in my place?
Yeah. You could hardly make the trip to Ireland in your condition. What should I do with the gem?
Deliver it to the Grandmaster. Quickly tell him that I have found the tripod right here in Paris.
You have it?
Not yet, but it's being taken care of. I hired a couple of stooges with a flair for petty crime.
Would that be Flap and Guido by any chance?
You know them as for Klausner. He has gone off to Syria on a wild goose chase.
They have geese in Syria?
He has a theory about the location of the...
That's enough excitement for one day, Monsieur Marquet. What are you doing here?
Talking to this patient, of course.
Monsieur Marquet is my patient. If Herr Hagenmeyer was to hear that...
Okay, I'm going. I'd learned all I could from Marquet anyhow.
There you are, sir. I was just coming to look for you. I finished with your pressure gauge.
Thanks, Bunny.
What's that noise? It sounds as if someone's having a cardiac arrest.
It's all right. The doctor's in there with him.
Are you sure he was a doctor?
Oui, monsieur. He showed me his ID. It was Dr. Braille.
There's no Dr. Braille working here.
He's an imposter.
Assassinate him.
The
That's
door's locked. Help me, officer.
that's the hush hushing.
Stand back, monsieur.
Yep. Not surprising.
Hello, George.
I found Jacques Marquet.
Did he talk?
Yeah, he talked. For the very last time.
He's dead.
Yeah, killed in cold blood by a bogus doctor.
That's despicable. What kind of guy would pass himself off as a doctor and take advantage of a dying man? Was it Khan?
No, I don't know who he was, but it certainly wasn't Khan. He got away, out the window.
I don't know what you said. What kind of despicable man? If you look to the upper left, George looks right at you like, don't say anything, don't say anything. Hilarious.
Have you ever heard of the Hashiashin?
No.
Marquet said that they were his biggest enemy.
His biggest enemy was the bogus doctor.
Don't remind me. That guy was evil. He had wild, staring eyes like a dead fish. I'll never trust a doctor again.
Huh.
Do you think the assassin was responsible for killing Marquet?
I don't think so. He could have finished him off the first time. Besides, Marquet would have recognized him.
He was pumped to the gills with sedatives. He wouldn't have recognized the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse unless they'd introduced themselves.
This is a look at the manuscript again, right? So,
let's take another look at the manuscript.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll go ahead and end it here. Thanks, everybody, for watching. This has been Let's Play Broken Sword, Shadow of the Templars, Part 17. I'm Xexor. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like the vid if you've enjoyed this vid, and I will see you in the next part.
I guess I'd better go back and talk to that weirdo.
Which one, Rousseau or Sergeant Mou? Oh, but you're referring to Andre.
I'll let you work it out.
Okay, I guess. Let me... Back to the Musée Krune, I think, and we'll end there. Okay, thanks, everybody. Take care. I'll see you in the next part. Peace.